Alright, welcome to the Vegan Herbalist channel. I just started my channel about a week ago, and I'm right here at the Cara Jeans Tika Vegan Juice Bar here in Mesa, AZ in Arizona. Yeah, she let me borrow it, her and her lovely families in Cali. At the beach, spring break. They got 4 lovely children. One of them's in Cape Verde, off the coast of Africa. So anyhow, I'm going to show you what the Vegan Herbalist is all about. I just got a new tripod and a selfie stick, and I'm ready to rock and roll to educate you about nature, about whole foods and whole food herbs. That's my background as a master herbologist, and that connects with nutrition, with nature. So I got a lot of good stuff here that I've been doing for like so many moons now, and yeah, can't believe what I've learned over the last year. So I want to start with this precious woman that gave birth to me. She gave birth to 7 of us. I was right in the middle. I had 2 older brothers, an older sister, and I had a younger sister and 2 younger brothers, and I was right in the middle. And she would tell me about nature and how to connect with nature ever since I was a little pup. And every Sunday we'd come home from church, and she'd take me in the backyard, and those that wanted to join, she said, get your bathing suit on. And we had some fruit trees out there. We had 3 apricot trees, and we had an orange tree, a lemon tree, and we had a grapefruit tree. We had a fig tree that some seasons it would grow figs, some wouldn't. But anyhow, we had back in the 60s growing up, we had irrigation, and so everything was organic back in the 60s, right? So anyhow, I was blessed with amazing mother that she was an herbalist, raw food. She did juicing, so we're going to go from juicing to green smoothies to a little bit herbal supplements that I designed a few years ago. So I'm going to show you all 3 in this one blog setting, and see what you think, because it helped me get healthier. It slowed down my aging. It gives me so much energy. Because I'm, guess my age. Yeah, I was born in 1956, February 8th, 1956. Can you believe it? I still got hair on me. Most people, when I was in my 20s and 30s, friends, guys I'd connect with, they started losing their hair. I know some of it's genetics, but it's all what we eat, the nutrition. That's the key point. That's why I'm doing this blog on my channel, because it's all about nutrition, okay? So from drinking a glass of water, at least they say 8 to 10 glasses a day, at least 2 quarts a day, half a gallon, no matter what you weigh, just hydrate with water, because our cells are 80-90% water, and our whole body's like 75% water, like the earth. So that gives you a clue right there. You need clean water. What I used for clean water growing up, my mom had a little distiller, and we used to get from the water company would drop off these 5-gallon thick glass distilled water. My mom would call it moonshine water. She had a great sense of humor, but it's steamed distilled water. It mist. That water's clean, just like glacier water. That hydrates the cells better than any other water on the face of this earth. I know there's good alkaline machines. I got one. It's $4,000. It's a great machine. This water is so clean that you don't need a filter system, because it's mist water, okay? But we'll cover distilled water in another blog, but I want to go through this. Starting to get dark here, so I want to go through this as fast as possible with juicing, to green smoothies in the morning, to some wonderful 4-pack program I put together with herbs and plant protein. All right, so let's get started. Let's do the the organic greens is getting dark here, so it looks like it's I have to make it a little bit lighter here because it's getting dark here. Don't have much lighting. Let's go right here. Here we got more lighting here. Come over here. There we go. Is that better? All right. Let's see here. Yeah, there you go. All right. So I have a NutriBullet here. I want to show you my NutriBullet. Man, this thing's awesome. It's the latest, the NutriBullet. I had a NutriBullet. I had a Magic Bullet. Remember them back in the mid 2000s? They came out with a Magic Bullet. That was something else. But now I just barely got this a few months ago. The NutriBullet RX7. Amazing. Then I have my juicer here. It's got right here, Jason Val's Super Juice Me. He did a documentary a couple years ago on the 28-day fast. There was 8 people with all these diseases. Down 28 days, no disease, no illness on all 8 of them, and most of them got off their medications. So anyhow, this is his juicer, only 99 bucks. It's a fusion juicer. All right, and then here's the Almond Breeze. Let me put me back on the stand here so I can talk to you. Here's a program I put together. The 4-pack alkalized program I put together about 15, 16 years ago. This plant protein. This protein, I lost about 25 pounds in about 3.5 months. And it didn't taste this good 16 years ago, but I lost 5.5 inches around my waist, and 12%, I got down to 12% body fat, around 25, 26% body fat, got down to 12% in 3.5 months, 25 pounds, 5.5 inches. So 6 years later, guess what? This isn't a fad diet. This is all greens and distilled water and light exercise at the gym or at home and rebounding. I'm still 30 waist. I still weigh only about 150 pounds, and I'm still about 12% body fat, 11-12%, give or take. So anyhow, this is the plant protein, organic green plant protein. The greens in there is amazing. It's wheatgrass. Wheatgrass got rid of my allergy I had for over about 16 years because I was on the sad American diet and eating hamburgers, chickens, ice cream, Ben and Jerry, make my own ice cream, and soda pops. So I quit that a couple years before I formulated this. And anyhow, I took it twice a day, breakfast and lunch, and sometimes before dinner. I did it 3 times a day. That's how I did it. If you do it once a day, you only maintain, you won't cut down the body fat much. You just got to do it 2 meals a day. This is a meal replacement, okay? So this will help you trim down, lose the body fat, and build muscle. See, for a 61-year-old, muscle. I still got good muscle tone. Still strong as I was, probably stronger than when I was 20, 30, 40 years old. I was in my late 40s when I formulated this. So that's my story on the plant protein. I got 2 flavors. This is the coconut flavor, and I have a chocolate cacao. This cacao is pretty awesome. You know, cacao is everywhere now. Any of the islands you can get cacao. It's got antioxidants and very little caffeine, but it's got minerals, fiber, and that's the cacao. And the beautiful chocolate I grew up with is a tree called the carob tree. Goes way back in biblical times. Is the carob tree, is the tree of life. That tree is amazing, the carob tree. It lives to be thousands of years old, just like the olive tree. That's the tree of life that the Savior and John the Baptist talked about in biblical times. The tree of life, what I get out of that script is the tree of life helps sustain our body. And guess what? When our body's healthy, our temple's healthy, our mind and our spirit, our soul, they communicate. They work together. They're in sync with each other. So anyhow, that's the plant protein organic greens by New Life Herbs is my company. And This is the protein, coconut and the chocolate cacao and carob. Here's my wheatgrass product that I had, the wheatgrass. That got rid of my allergies after about over 15 years of allergies because of my diet. This helped cleanse, alkalize my body, and the pH went from, guys, like in the 5s to 5.0, and it made it into 7.0, 7.3, the perfect balance in the alkalizing. I have a sugar blocker that helps those that like sugar, helps your metabolism. It's called Maximum Metabolizer. The herb in there that blocks the cravings of sugar and sweets and meat and dairy and processed foods is Gymnema. Gymnema's from India that blocks that. Might have to take it over here in the light. Okay, that's oh, this might be better. Yeah. Oh yeah, a lot better. I'll just come over here. This is cool. I love this selfie. This is amazing. Yeah, this is so much better, isn't it? Okay? This right here, the metabolizer. That's it. It's called Maximum Metabolizer with Gymnema. Has also an herb called maca. It's really popular. I come out with maca men's and women's formula over about 18 years now. And it helped me with my testosterone because after I was like 41 years old, I was low on testosterone for some reason. Even though I took care of myself, I was a vegetarian then, but I switched over since my plant protein over 16 years ago, vegan. I'm a vegan knight. I love whole foods, live foods with nutrition. I stay away from any animal dead food because we're trying to save the animals. I love animals, I love people. That's why I decided I held off the last couple of years to do YouTube because I'm busy with my business and my life. So I decided to take a break, like 30 minutes, an hour, once a week, and blog on my YouTube and get the word out. How it helped me, and I helped thousands of people heal through my 4-pack, and I teach and preach to them about go whole foods, plant-based, vegan. There's junk food vegans out there, there's whole food vegans, but there's close to about 10% vegans now and about 15% vegetarians. So we're on a roll here. So thanks to YouTube and Instagram and Facebook, we are able to get the word out. So okay, that's the Maximum Metabolizer by New Life Herbs. My website's New Life Herbs, and I'm gonna go get the wheatgrass product since we got light now. All right, back. Okay, here's one of the most important supplements that I have. It's my colon liver parasite cleanse. This is like my #1 seller now because I really promote and educate the importance of cleansing the gut. See the gut right here? We got the gut is so important. You know the stomach right here? That's our gut. If it gets bloated, people think it's our stomach, which is our stomach first, and then up above the stomach is the liver. It's like from 8 inches tall, clear, wide. It's about this wide, about almost close to a 1.5 feet wide is our liver. It covers from all the right to the half of the left is our liver. This product will eliminate fat from the liver. Once you cleanse the gut, the first stage, there's 3 stages to the digestive system. It starts with the stomach, which is your gut, goes to your liver filters out everything you eat and drink. Even emotional goes right to the liver, okay? So if you have a good positive attitude, you'll have a healthy liver just by positive attitude, okay? But what we eat is what we become. As a student of herbology, I learned that from my master teachers is about What we eat is what we become. And they talked about the research that they did themselves from Hippocrates, from now in these modern day world we live in, is that the fat causes illness, from cancer, heart disease, obesity, liver disease, kidney disease, arthritis. All these illnesses that Americans have, for example, the cause is from mucus. Mucus, the worst mucus foods there is, worse than processed food, is dairy. Dairy is so deadly because it's a dead food. It's like the white blood of a cow. Why would anyone even eat that gluey, sticky stuff? Because it bonds to your liver and your gut and the walls of the liver and the walls of your colon. Your colon's the third stage of your digestive system. It goes to the colon and it tries to shoot out, that we call a bowel movement. So if we keep the gut clean, keeps the liver clean, and the digestive system, guess what? Guess what? You're going to have a clean vessel. That's the key. Keep a clean vessel, and guess what? You won't have those deadly diseases called cancer and diabetes, type 2 diabetes on these young people now. Wow, it's because they eat mucus foods from dairy, too much processed meat, and also too much processed foods. Okay? So that's my story on that. So I covered that. So I think tonight I'm just going to stick with the 4-pack. I'm going to be going out of town tomorrow morning up at my brother's cabin with my 2 older brothers. So I'm just going to end my blog tonight with these 4 products. Okay? Is the Matrix Meal Plant Protein. Comes in coconut, cacao. Here's the coconut and the cacao. It's either flavor. In the morning I do the coconut one, and then in the afternoon I mix a scoop of this, of the coconut, and then a scoop of the cacao, and man, it's yummy. So those are my 2 meals. And then at night I make my own beans in a crock pot. I'll do another blog on that, how I actually do it in an Instapot pressure cooker. Man, I got that about 3 months ago. It makes a difference how your food tastes in that. From beans, rice, sweet potatoes, red potatoes, golden potatoes, russet potatoes. That's what I mainly eat at night with avocado. Instead of cheese, I put avocado on top. That's my green cheese, I say. So, anyhow, that's it. So there's the cleanse. There's the wheatgrass to help alkalize your pH and gives you 96 trace minerals. Wheatgrass. It's amazing. Go to my website, New Life, spelled N-U, lifeherbs.com. My website, you can study about the 4-pack alkalize program. And then here's the Sugar Blocker, the maximum metabolizer. All right, those are the 4 products. So, all right, over and out. It's good to chat with you. And yeah, just see how you like this blog. And I'd like to hear your comments too, so I can coach you. And we can learn from each other, and I'll share with you what I learned from my 5 master teachers, from my mother to Dr. Christopher, to his son David Christopher, Richard Schultz, amazing man out of California, helped a lot of people by cleansing and whole foods, from famous models, actors, and good man. And then also Hobbes. He was a 5th generation herbalist and botanist. Okay, it was Jim Hobbes. So anyhow, and that's my background in a nutshell, and my website will talk more about what I'm all about and my herbal supplements. All right, take care and live strong and live with passion.